everybody!
Hi!
So I'm sure if you watched the video before this one that we are
Engaged.
we're engaged, so he's now my fiance.
If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it.
So we kind of wanted to just go over like the day because I looked at the pictures and Kayla did a great job, and then I felt like I looked at my face and I didn't show a lot of excitement, but that's what I kind of want to share with you, what was going on in my head. So Joseph, as he explained it in the video, says that he's there to surprise me, and you're right. 10 minutes before, I'm sitting in my driveway and I was like 20 or 30 minutes early before work, and I was just lollygagging. And for some reason, I just had this feeling like, don't go now, don't go to work. And I even remember thinking I was going to tell Joseph. I felt like something was holding me back. I don't know what it was. And this is before, obviously, I knew he was going to be there. So I put some Christian music on, I get in my car, and I head to work, just la la la. So where I park, I have to park in a different, like, cross street, catty cornered. So I'm just pulled up. It's hot, you know. It's my Tuesday, and so I get out and I'm walking across the second street, and there he is. And in my head, I'm thinking,
Okay, I'll stop.
oh my gosh, he's distracting me. In my head, I'm thinking, what is he doing here? Like, I just talked to you 10 minutes ago, you're at the shop. And for some reason, it's like I couldn't connect. And then I'm like, he's supposed to ask me. But I'm like, he's going to ask me before work? I got to go to work. And then I'm like, what are you doing? And he's like, just walk with me, walk with me. So he puts his arm around me and we start walking, and I'm like paranoid. I start looking like around me thinking we had talked about, you know, maybe having a photographer or someone videoing it because, you know, obviously we do this. And
just be happy.
I mean, I'm happy, but I'm like I'm thinking, where is he taking me? Because I know my job surroundings, and I'm like, where is he taking me? So off to the left, I see these people sitting on a bench, and I feel like I'm blind half the time, but I was just so paranoid, and my anxiety was building very much. And I even told him, I go, I'm getting very anxious. Like, where are you taking me? I guess I'm a little bit of a control freak. And I told him it's hard to surprise me because I just gather things and I start picking up on things. But then I was still in shock, like, he's not supposed to be here. Like, that kept coming to my head, like, he is supposed to be in Altus.
Because I'm good at surprises.
He is. The second time, he's, like, totally blown me away. And that, I think that's, like, the only 2 times ever in my life that I have been. But, so we're walking, and he keeps asking me, like, how much do you love me? And do you want to spend forever with me? I'm thinking, yeah, but still in my head, I'm looking around and I'm thinking he's not supposed to be here, but I'm also like, is he supposed to ask me? So I started getting nervous, and I'm like, I don't know, like, my thoughts were just so full of every thought imaginable. But then I started thinking, is he supposed to ask me and he's trying to get the last minute? Are you sure? Am I sure about this? Were you?
No, I was just talking because it was a long walk to the other side where there was actual grass.
What were you thinking? While I was like, what was your thought?
I knew you were looking for the photographer. I was like, just quit looking. Pay attention to me.
Well, at one point, again, I looked over to those people, and it's not rare to have people sitting on that bench. It's not. I see it probably 3 out of 5 times a week. And this one guy had, like, longer hair, and I'm like, I don't know who that is. And then there was a girl there, but then at one point I looked over and I could tell Kayla was kind of maybe hiding, but she probably was noticing I'm looking too. But it still did connect. And then he did take me to the grass, and at this point my knees were shaking. I don't know if I've ever experienced shaking. Okay, so if it looks a little different, it's because our camera ran out of space, so we had to change that a little bit. But back to the shaky knees part. I've never had shaky knees ever in my life, and my hands were shaking, and I knew probably what was going to happen, but again, I didn't have a clue. To me, he was not supposed to be here, and that just kept going on in my head. Like, I don't know, I'm just weird of I like to have my ducks in a row. So
I'm not straight up.
he takes me over there and he gives me a hug. I don't remember anything. I don't remember anything. I was just so confused. And one reason why I wanted you for it.
I didn't know how.
I know. And in the I just hit the dog. She's sleeping. She didn't wake up. In that situation, it was hard. It was a big piece of land, property, and Kayla was trying to hide. I mean, I don't know how it would have happened anyways, to be that obvious. But he did. He got down on one knee, and I remember him talking. But then he asked me, "Will you marry me?" And I remember like pausing, trying to regroup, going, "Okay, Rachel, get in the moment. Like, this is the moment. Like, stop thinking about everything around you." Because I remember when you got down on your knees, I remember thinking, he's going to ask me to marry him in front of these people over here? I don't know if I told you that.
Yeah.
But I remember thinking, like, he's just going to propose in front of these people.
Can't ever just enjoy it.
I know. I really struggle with that.
It's alright.
So, and then I go, yes, you know, and then that's the pictures you saw is, you know, him asking, but I had to like regroup. But also another thing that might look funny is I had my big bag that was way heavy and my purse in my hand. So if it looks like I look awkward, it's because I had all my stuff and ready for work for the day that I was carrying. I told him later, I go, you should ask me to put it down. But it's one of those moments. I don't regret any of it. I regret not memorizing and soaking it in.
It's like, what did you say? I told you like 4 times.
That's why at the end of the credits, I put it there. Because I still will look back. It was really bad. I'm thinking a squirrel a lot.
Squirrel.
He knew that when he got in this.
Oh, shiny.
It's pretty much all my coworkers will tell you I'm in the middle of a conversation and then I'll just stop and start something else and then they start laughing. I'm like, what's so funny? I don't even know that I was talking and I started, my brain just switched. ADD. I was told around 22, 23 I was ADD. I did not know that. But it makes sense. But it's alright. I get crap done. I got a big planner.
Too many of them.
It's just one.
There's more than one planner.
I mean, I have notebooks with
Lots.
lists.
Lots of lists.
Well, that's why squirrel nothing would get done. So I've taught myself, ADD, how to be successful. I should make a video on how to be successful. I don't know anything about it. I've never done medicine. But I'm excited. It's now full wedding mode. I now have got to tell my bridesmaids who I want to be in my wedding.
Do it now.
No. I want to send them something special. And then, however he wants to do his groomsmen, but we're not going to reveal the date yet. We actually have it set.
We're not telling people.
Not yet. Not our viewers.
Okay.
That's another day, another video. We haven't even picked out the colors. We're not agreeing on the colors.
We did until she changed her mind.
That's true. I did. But I just got to see it. It's got to be pictured in my head. But it's like I'm in full wedding plan mode. I love planning stuff. I used to be a planner at a school for 7 years of all the events throughout the year. So I kind of missed it. So now I'm kind of excited to get back in there. Is there anything else you want to say?
No.
He's like, why are we doing this video?
Alright, they just watched one.
I know, but I want them to know how I felt. That was pretty much all you, boo.
All me, boo.
So now I kind of want to share what I was thinking and my thoughts, and I am excited. We were talking about it. We did plan it. We did go look at rings. It wasn't a full-blown shocker, but at the same time,
Surprise.
no clue. I really thought it was going to be another week or so, the minimum. He likes to delay.
The master of surprise.
But I'm very excited.
Yay.
So now you'll probably see a lot of videos of us shopping or looking or trying to figure out things or... Oh, also another thing I want to say is our wedding is going to be very small. So if for some reason you're a friend or a family member of some sort and we have a wedding and you're not invited, please don't
hate.
Don't hate. Like,
We broke.
we're broke and don't want anything big and extravagant. We just don't. I think if we had money, I don't think we would go down that route. We kind of just want it simple and fun and memorable, and just to share it with the closest people in our lives. So
maybe we can live stream it.
That'd be cool. I've actually thought about that.
On Facebook.
That'd be your invite. We'll see.
If we can figure out that technical jargon. I don't know how to live stream, but
I don't
there's just
either.
a live stream button.
That'd be all him though, because
maybe.
I don't do all that.
Stay tuned for that.
all right, guys. So tomorrow we actually are going to start looking at colors. Really, I already have like the theme I'm going for, but tomorrow's actually the colors coming up to agreement and me picturing in my head how this is going to look. So make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Comment if you want to watch us go through the wedding process. I think it's fun. I know I enjoy watching things like that. If you're a guy, you probably don't. But if you love Joseph and you're a part of his life, you can see how miserable he may get. But I'm also going to get my girlfriends and help us, of course. We don't have much family.
Can I dress up as Batman for our wedding?
Yeah, you can wear it under your outfit.
No, I'm talking like full-blown suit.
Under your outfit. Batman did that.
No, that's Superman. Batman goes out in public wearing it.
I know, but I thought he always had it underneath.
No,
You can leave it in your car.
I can get married.
And your Batmobile.
That's right.
You can wear one of those.
Walk out with my Batman mask.
Oh my gosh. Someone will tell me and then be like, stop. Don't come out. Don't come out.
If you want me to dress up as Batman, you better hit that like button. 1,000 likes, I'll get married as Batman.
What?
Yeah,
Don't.
do it.
Don't.
Do it.
This video will be like
Help me out.
deleted. Hey, what? Don't do that.
See y'all later.
Bye.